Hello dear students, I am ready with lecture number 5. Now the speech of Miranda. Miranda has become very curious to know about the tale of her father Prospero. She says, "Heavens, thank you for it. And now I pray you, sir, for still that is beating in my mind your reason for raising this storm. May God reward you for this. And now I request you, sir, for this question is still troubling me. I am very curious to know about the question. Tell me why you caused this storm. What is the reason behind it that you have caused, you have raised this fearful, terrible, horrible storm?" Prospero says, "No thus far forth." Here Miranda says here, "May God reward you for it." For it means what? As Prospero taught her very well. He taught her manners, etiquettes, and whatever was needed for her life. So Miranda is very you can say grateful to her father. Now she is asking the question, why Prospero, why her father has raised this furious storm. Now he says, Prospero says, "No thus far forth, by accident, most strange, bountiful fortune. Now, my dear lady, hath my enemies brought to this shore. I will tell you more. By a strange accident, unusual accident, generous fate. My fate was generous to me. Generous fate, who is at present favorable to me. My fate is favorable to me. My destiny is favorable to me. Has brought my enemies to this island. By accident, the enemies of Prospero had reached the island on which Prospero lived." He says, "My luck, my fate has brought my enemies to this island, and by my prescience I find my zenith doth depend upon a most auspicious star, whose influence, if now I quote not but omit, my fortunes will ever after droop." He says, "I find by my foresight that my prosperity depends on my most auspicious star. My prosperity depends on my most auspicious star, which is now in the ascendant, which is now in my control. The star is in my control. But if I do not avail myself for its help, my fortune will sink to its lowest." if I will not get benefited, I will not avail myself, if I will not take benefit from the star which is in my control, my fortune will sink to its lowest. I will perish. I will doomed. Here sees more questions. Now stop asking questions. He says to his daughter, now stop asking questions. Because why? Thou art inclined to sleep. That is a good dullness, and give it away. I know thou canst not choose. You are feeling sleepy, you are feeling drowsy, you are in drowsiness, condition. Sleep is good for you, and you should take advantage of it. At present, you are feeling sleepy, so go and sleep. I know there is no other choice for you. As you are feeling sleepy, so you cannot listen now attentively. So you go and sleep, because there is no other choice for you. Miranda sleeps. Come away, servant, come. I am ready now. Approach my Ariel, come. Now he calls. Prospero calls Ariel, his servant. Come, my servant, come. I am ready now. Come near, my Ariel, come. Enter Ariel in the scene. Students, many times I told you to learn to go through all the characteristics, all the characters of the play. Otherwise, you won't be able to write down the correct answer. So, you are advised to read and study from the first page of your book till the characters of the play is written in the book. Now Ariel has entered here. Ariel said, all hail, great master, brave sir, hail. I come to answer thy best pleasure, be it to fly, to swim, to dive into the fire, to ride on the curled clouds, to thy strong bidding task, Ariel and all his qualities. Ariel is very powerful and very obedient to Prospero. He says, all hail, welcome, greetings, all hail, great master, respected sir, I greet you. I come to do whatever pleases you best, whatever you prefer best, whatever you like best, I am ready to do. Tell me, should I fly, be it to fly? Should I fly, to swim, to drive into the fire, to ride on the uneven clouds? Which type of difficult task is there which I have to perform? Put Ariel and companions in obedience to thy powerful commands. By your powerful commands, give me order and the servants, my subordinate. So many spirits are under Ariel as well. So he says, put Ariel and companions in obedience to your powerful commands. Prospero says, hast thou spirit, perform to point the tempest that I bade thee? Yeah, the question, have you spirit? Have you Spirit executed in every detail the storm that I ordered? Here's the question. Have you, Spirit means Ariel here, executed in every detail, minutely? Have you executed minutely all the details to the storm that I ordered? Have you raised the storm as I have said? Ariel says to every article. To every article I boarded. What did he do? Listen. I boarded the king's ship, now on the beak, now in the waist, the deck, in every cabin I flamed amazement. Sometime I had divided and burned in many places. On the topmast, the yards and the bow, Spirit, would I flame distinctly, then meet and join. He says, to the minutest detail, I boarded the king's ship. What did he do? Listen. I boarded the king's ship in the shape of a flame. I appeared one moment on the bow of the ship, next on the waist of the ship, on the deck, then even in cabin. Sometimes I divided myself into several flames and burned at several places. Simultaneously, the topmast, on the yards, on the bowsprit, then I would combine into one single flame. Jove's lightnings, the precursors. Oh, the dreadful thunderclaps, more momentary, and sight outrunning were not the fire and cracks of sulphurous roaring the most mighty Neptune seemed to besiege and make his bold waves tremble, yea, his dread trident shake. He says, even Jove's lightning, Jove or Jupiter is the supreme god of Roman mythology. His chief weapon is the thunderbolt and lightning. He says even Jove's lightning, seen before the hulls, his dreadful thunderbolts, are not so swift as I was in my movement. My movements were more swifter than Jove's lightning. The swiftest. The flashes of lightning and the roars of thunder I produced, besieged, attacked the most powerful Neptune to shake his powerful waves and even to shake his frightening trident. Trident means here Neptune's three-pronged weapon. To shake his powerful waves and even to shake his frightening trident, I attacked the most powerful Neptune. Prospero says, my brave spirit, who was so firm, so constant that this coil would not infect his reason. He says, Prospero became very curious to know. My brave spirit, tell me, was there any person there among them so composed, so firm, and so steady that this turmoil, great disturbance, could not affect his abstract thought, reasoning? Has anybody got afraid with this turmoil, with this great disturbance? Ariel says, not a soul, but felt a fever of the mad and played some tricks of desperation. There was no one. Each one behaved like a madman. Each one behaved like a madman and played some desperate prank, evil deed. All were perturbed, all were disturbed. They were all desperate. All but mariners plunged in the foaming brine and quit the vessel. Then all afire with me. All except the sailors, all except the sailor, jumped into the ocean to leave the ship, which at that time seemed to be burning by my flames. The whole ship has seemed that the circle of fire. All except the sailors, all except the sailors, jumped into the ocean to leave the ship, which at that time seemed to be burning by my flames. Now he says, the king's son Ferdinand, Alonso's son Ferdinand, with hair upstaring, then like reeds, not hair, was the first man that leaped and cried, hell is empty and all the devils are here. The king's son Ferdinand, with his hair resembling reeds, tall, stiff, perennial grass like, reeds means, standing on ends with fear. He was fully terrified. He was the first man to jump into the sea. And he cried, hell is empty. All the devils of hell have come here. The hell is empty there. And all the devils of hell have come here. All the difficulty, all difficulties have come here. And all these people are worthless. They are unable to save the ship even. Prospero says, why? That's my spirit. But was not this nigh shore? Prospero says, well done, that's my spirit. Well done, my spirit. But all was this near the shore? All was this near the shore. All the incident happened near the shore, near the beach. And what Ariel has said will be explained in lecture number 6. Thank you so much, students.